It's like close to like
GME.
1,000 per one.
Yeah, like so I'm gonna make on this, I'll make $4,000.
Yep.
GME looks like it wants to go.
Yeah, it's
But
getting
dude, I
tight.
should have 500 shares instead of 200.
Yeah.
When you say it's priced in, you mean like the market makers took that into account?
Price in just
I
means
don't-
like the market as a whole just has already. It's not like the news is not going to affect the market.
Like it's been going on for
Okay.
so long that everyone just anticipates it's gonna happen, and they've already started acting that way.
Yeah.
Gang, I followed you on that fin.
Also, GME, yeah, I mean, it does kind of look like it wants to go up.
But my thing is, where is it going to go this time?
800.
Yeah. And like, it could also be trying to dump.
I don't give a fuck.
It looks like it wants to rip for sure.
I'm up 10% already. Take a profit at like 25 probably if it gets there.
On what, GME?
Yeah.
Dude, some of these
Here we
people are out of
go.
their fucking mind in my area for what they're asking for these houses.
The LTR looking alive.
I kind of want to add Neo here, just because it might be like a V-shaped recovery.
Yeah, I almost bought the
I'm in 46.5 for next Friday.
diagonal this morning.
My issue is I'm already down 26% on my existing position, so there's that.
BlackRock
fucking-
pushing gold lower. What'd they do?
I almost got the bottom on Neo. Pretty cool. Got in at 37.
Baba just
Shares
had
or
bad
options?
news, Sean. I think China said they were like looking to find them or something. It does look like a little double bottom though. If it reclaimed VWAP, it would look pretty good. Afria doesn't look too bad. It has to reclaim VWAP though. 20.25 would be a lot better.
What do you think of Microsoft?
A lot of the weed stocks are not doing too bad. If GrowW stays above VWAP 4750, it looks pretty good. You do have a little resistance above you though. Probably get to like 50 and hold off there a little bit. Microsoft doesn't look too bad. All the big tech is looking decent. Microsoft's failing VWAP though. 230,
Yeah, but,
239.
The what?
239 is VWAP. It doesn't like that level.
Yeah. What you looking at? What time frame?
Monthly.
My Trezor came in today. I don't know if anyone has one.
I don't get it. My VWAP says 233 on monthly.
It's a monthly
Microsoft.
VWAP. It's failing the monthly VWAP of February. BlackRock said gold failed to provide a hedge against inflation. Yeah, because Bitcoin's been doing it.
Netflix is testing a crackdown on password sharing. CNBC.
Been doing that for fucking
There's
years.
there's nothing they can do about it. The only thing they'd be able to do about it is like, no, that wouldn't even work. I was gonna say they could do some kind of IP ban, like you would have to be on the same IP to use the.
That's
You
what
know what that
Comcast does now.
But-
Or I'm sorry, HBO.
But that doesn't make sense because like, what if I want to go to my friend's house and use my Netflix?
Yeah, you can't.
Like, it's just fucking stupid. So now you're limited to use your Netflix in one building.
Comcast does it where you have to be on the person's account's Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. That is the easiest fix for Netflix's problem.
It's fucking ripping.
It's gonna piss people off though, for sure. Clean energy ran heavily into Biden being elected. It didn't do well once Biden was elected. It kind of was priced in. This run up here was basically the Biden election. And then once the election actually happened, it sold off.
Sold off fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
Sunrun went down 50%.
If you look at tan, it topped out at 122, dropped down to 80.
So the witching is on March 31st.
Yeah, I think so. And he's not talking about energy tomorrow, I don't believe. I think he's just talking about stimulus. He was supposed to be talking about stimulus today. I really like this 4-hour on PLTR if it closes like this, holding the VWAP. We're still below those pivots, though.
You think tan and solar is just a sympathy right now, movement with other types of like clean tech?
I think they were running heavily on EV, and they were also running heavily on them assuming Biden was going to win. So then once he won, it was already priced in. And then all the EV companies started tanking, which pulled clean energy with it.
Tan is up, I think, like 9% today.
It's not doing bad now, but look at it on the daily. It fucking got hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because when you think about clean energy, you think about EV, you think about solar, all that stuff. So EV, the solar companies don't. They're small companies. Nobody fucking cares about those companies. The EV companies are huge. So EV is the leading factor in clean energy.
Well, one of the biggest players in solar is Tesla. I mean,
Yeah.
the Tesla panels and the Tesla power walls and all that stuff.
Yep.
Sushi's on the way, boys.
Is it past your curfew already?
Absolutely. If I step out to take it, I probably get shot. But yeah,
Man.
I'm gonna.
How does that
yell.
work when it's past curfew, but you can still order food?
I don't. Yeah, I asked the guy, but the guy told me I don't know. They just let us out. Yeah, like they're essential workers because they know nobody cooks here except chefs.
That's funny.
Man, everybody's so done with this shit. You know, it's just I haven't seen my friends in a year. I'm fat as a house. Everyone's depressed. Ugh.
Fat as a house.
That's the first time I've heard that one, dude.
And ripping.
Fat as a fucking house.
Yeah. Aren't you?
No.
You should. It's great. I love being fat. No, I'm not really fat. But, you know.
I am fat,
Listen.
but not as big as a house.
Oh, how's being fat? Is it
like
fun?
a
Looks like
condo.
fun.
Kinda.
Looks, yeah, because you just eat. You don't give a fuck, right? Like I sometimes I go like, that's enough chicken. Come on, have a salad, you fat piece of shit. But fat people are like, yeah, fuck it.
Bro, this is gonna bring Q's vertical. Netflix is bro.
I'm bored with this. I'm just gonna go.
What
with
is
burger.
Netflix ripping? Oh, it
528.
is
bro.
ripping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tearing, dude.
I've been calling it.
I said as soon as it broke that fucking VWAP.
Yeah, I got the 319s, the 319 527.5.
That's on the password sharing news. They crack down on that shit. All their people that are getting it for free have to buy it.
Oh shit! Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind
I
of
mean-
scare tactics. I don't know.
Like I said, the only way they could do it effectively is what, like JMA said with Comcast, they have to IP ban it. Or IP lock it, I guess you would say.
Aren't they going to tank their like viewership numbers by doing that?
Their viewership numbers, yeah. I don't know. Are their viewership numbers based on account? Because if they're based on accounts, then they don't know.
Test is at 696.
You know what I mean? Netflix has no way of knowing
Yeah.
how many people are watching the screen when you are watching a movie. So I think their viewership numbers are only based on accounts.
They can directionally. I bet that like they're able to normalize that. For example, okay, here's someone who's
Guys, I'm
watched
gonna
like,
have dinner and watch South Park. I'll be in before close.
here's someone who's watched like 4 episodes in a row and might have passed out. I think they care more about the initial, like, watch the first 5 minutes of a show, and that qualifies as a view.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, if me and my family are all watching the same screen, they probably count that as one person.
Yeah.
They're not going to count that as 5. So their viewership numbers would actually increase if they came down on this password sharing thing.
Are y'all
That's
talking about
true.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is very it sucks for us, but it's very bullish.
Yeah, it's very bullish.
Fucking hell. Well, it was a good run. I'm just surprised that after so many years they decide to do this now.
Well, they're hurting themselves in a way because they literally have like family plans where you can have fucking 4 different users, 5 different users.
Well, for years, their CEO, was it Reed Hastings? I forgot. He was encouraging people to share their passwords.
That's even worse.
That's a guy that doesn't respect his stock options.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, this is the Momo divergence finder that I was working on for a little while. Everybody that has access to the Momo already has access to this one. I'm not going to charge you guys any extra for it. Nearly 40 and watches South Park, legend. Volume drive candle on daily on GrowW does not lead to explosive moves. Weed is a very sensitive sector. It's very fundamentally driven. So until Biden and their administration start talking about like any weed laws or weed policies, it's probably not going to explode.
Fucking Tilray's up 14%.
Tesla's going
Yeah, that's
up.
not exploding for weed stocks though. Like exploding, these things fucking they really go.
Ron's ripping too.
Like look at Tilray back in early February. That's exploding. Tilray does look ready to explode though. Tilray could go back to 36 very easily. Yeah, there's no pivots in your way. Tilray could get to 36. That's what I'd be targeting on Tilray.
That's where the anchor VWAP is too from the all-time high.
That's what I was. Oh, Anchor View. I was talking about the monthly. Yeah.
Both of them are there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd target. How do I join the Discord? Here's a link. I'll give you a link. It's oasistrading.io/Discord.
I thought it was Friday literally all day. I feel like a dumb fuck right now.
It does feel like a Friday. Well,
So
it's also because we thought stimulus was passing on Friday.
And everything's pumping.
Yeah.
Well, has been all day.
I have a question. Do you ever run discounts on your indicators? I'd like to purchase 1 or 2 outright at some point. The only discounts that I usually do on the indicators is typically around like Black Friday.
Riot has been on fire today with crypto, man.
The indicators are already at such a cheap price that I can't really discount them. They're currently right now they're 39 instead of 49. I've been running that sale for a while now, for the monthlies. But any big discounts, they're typically on Black Friday. You guys are lucky, man. Everyone tells me to raise the prices of the indicators, and I still haven't raised them.
Who's everyone? Yo,
Shit.
690
I said it, but I was kidding.
699. We're about to reclaim 700. Get ready. It's above OTS pivot. And 700.
Yeah, still going. Let's go.
I know. I built all these diagonals this morning, and Neo and Snapchat are the ones I didn't grab, and they're ripping.
But yeah, you definitely shouldn't discount them any further.
No, they're not. They're never going to get cheaper.
They shouldn't.
If they ever change, they're going to go up.
Dude, I can't trade for shit, and I can use your stuff. It's simple as fuck.
That's funny.
It's totally true, though.
Yeah, you make me laugh every day.
Glad.
Not to sound gay.
That was full okay.
You're supposed to say no homo after that.
Yeah, whoops.
I think Snapchat's going to 62, 63 pretty easily. I think Neo's going to probably around 48 to 50 pretty easily.
What do you got on XPEV?
What was that, XBEV? Let me see. XBEV probably around 38, 40. You have a pivot at 38. Yeah, it's at 38.
35s.
You're actually hitting a 4-hour pivot right now, and you have another 4-hour pivot at 36 and a quarter. So you have a lot of resistance here. You break this, it should go a lot higher. You're flipping green on the heat map, on every heat map that I have, so it's pretty good.
Nice, thanks.
Fucking stimulus passes and silver's red today. You can't make this shit up.
It's like the only thing that's red.
It's so stupid. It is so. And look at Dixie too. Dixie's
Dude, I
down
feel like
0.5%.
everybody's just- I feel like they're just saying like, "Fuck, Bitcoin is the real hedge."
It is, man. Fucking Bitcoin's about to hit an all-time high. It probably hits it today.
The thing
Dude,
that's
there's so
crazy
many of
about it
these
is,
fin
it's on the internet, so
puts
the
coming in.
governments can control it still. Like even though they say they can't control it, they can control it still because they can control the electricity and they control internet access. Gold and silver, that's not the case.
They're buying puts on FenV.
Dude, so many coming in, opening orders.
Look at the earnings pump.
I'm pretty sure they missed earnings too, which is
Did they?
fucking, yeah, which makes it even more retarded.
That's funny.
I'm about to start buying Rocket. It's lagging.
Big C's been ripping King since you called it out. It was a good chart. It's giving bull divs on the Momo. The last 2 times it did that, it fucking ripped. Went up 33% last time. The time before that, 66%. Looking pretty good.
All right, I'm starting to scale into those 335s, guys.
You'll probably get 66 out of Big C. You're talking about Qs?
Yep.
Yeah. Chewy looks good. USLT, you're hitting your monthly VWAP. If you hold above 88, though, it looks really good. PLTR turning green on the OTS daily.
Let's go.
You're also confirming those bull divs on the daily and the 4-hour. It's holding above the anchored V or monthly VWAP too. You've got a daily pivot and a 4-hour pivot at 27. If you close above 27 today, it should rip on Friday. We're up 97% on the puts that we sold for tomorrow. We're up 55% on the ones we sold for next week. 34% on the ones that we sold for April. And then we are just barely up on that diagonal that we took this morning. So overall, PLTR is doing pretty good. How's that one penny stock that Illinois was calling out? What was it, MDMP?
Yeah.
He also called out amazing.
Dude, he told me in DMs yesterday to buy this thing. And I can't buy shit like this. And it went up 235% today.
He told me to, and I was like, I'm being cautious. That's up a lot of money already.
Dude, it's disgusting.
Oh, fuck.
It's up 6,000% in 2 days.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's fucking gross.
$702, baby. Let's fucking go.
What, Tesla?
That's sick.
Yeah.
Bro. Palantir's trying to go for it.
You didn't even have to say it. I knew you were talking about Tesla because of the price point.
And Neo.
It's
yo,
ramping too. Look at the ramp.
Bro, yo, the plays I've been doing with Neo is crazy. I went in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah, I should have fucking taken that diagonal on Neo.
I have Tesla shares in my IRA, and I've been wondering if I should capture some of that volatility and sell calls against them. My shares.
You had PLTR at 22. You closed last night. I like PLTR a lot, man. It's probably my favorite stock on my watch list right now, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. A lot of my accounts in PLTR. I told my brother to buy it yesterday. Hopefully he listened. It's up 8%.
Yeah, the craziest part is it hasn't had like a double-digit ripper day yet either.
No, it's just waking up again.
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking about adding like a doubling down.
The only scary thing about PLTR is if it pops to 31 and fails, that's a head and shoulders. And I'll have to close everything. It cannot fail around $30. $30 to 31, it has to break through with like no problem.
Dude, if we get to $30, we don't really have any problem.
Oh, I know. I'm just closing everything for profit easily.
Like,
yeah.
fuck. I'll take my profit there and call it a day.
Yeah.
Snap ripping, dude.
In all honesty, I think within a year or two, you break $50 easily.
Dude, I think that's
like if you're willing to hold, I think this thing's a no-brainer. Look at the monthly candle. It's fucking disgusting. Would you say it was ripping, Jamie?
Snap.
Oh, I know, dude.
Neo's going to go to 46 today, I think.
That's how you know growth is back alive, when Neo, Snap, like all these names that we were trading earlier are ripping. And then Ford, the fucking boomer companies are going down.
We're green on that EXTR position we picked up a while ago, guys.
Ford's going down?
It's down about 1%.
Balls, you still in those AMD calls?
Balls.
No, I got them.
Balls of steel.
Fucking balls.
That fucking Ventrilo video is still one of the funniest videos on the internet.
You guys ever use Ventrilo or
No.
Vent?
I'm
when you
too
were
young
gaming?
for that. TeamSpeak was the thing when I was
I remember
gaming.
TeamSpeak was before Vent.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Vent was before TeamSpeak.
I think TeamSpeak was before, but nobody used it. And then Ventrilo got popular, and then people moved to TeamSpeak.
I always used to use Vent.
TeamSpeak was released in 2002. When was Vent released?
Tiger doesn't look too bad, USLT.
2002. They were both released in 2002.
Ventrilo was definitely more popular for the first few years.
Yeah, yeah. I used TeamSpeak, and then everybody I knew when WoW came out went to Ventrilo.
There's not a lot of pivots or anything above you, USLT on Tiger. There's basically no major resistance until like 25 to 27.
Now everybody that I know uses Mumble.
Anchored VWAP at $24.
You
Bro,
guys
what
ever
the
use
fuck
Mumble?
happened to Netflix, dude? It jumped.
It's the news on them cracking down on the password sharing,
You like that shit?
because that implies that more users will be buying in. That's on the semiconductors, Rhino. That's a growth play because semiconductors have been getting hurt. They're just betting on like AMD, Nvidia, Intel, TSM. They're betting on all those big semis to run.
Well, those are puts.
Oh,
So
sorry, those puts. Then they're betting on it going
Yeah.
down. Then I don't think that's a. If they're taking puts, I don't think it's that good of a play, because semiconductors are a part of the growth sector. And I think as long as growth runs, the semis are going to run. Look at Nvidia. Nvidia is fucking bottoming hard. It's up 60 points in 3 days.
Oh wow. What a goal.
what game are you watching?
Arsenal. Odegaard just scored a freaking sweet goal.
Fuck, I'm not even watching the game. Let me put it on.
Wow. That rep didn't see it coming. Left from the left side. Left foot, I mean.
Yo, Daisy, think it's back.
You're time traveling a little bit. What'd you say?
I said, the SNPR.
What about
It's back.
SNPR?
The Volta EV one. SNPR.
SNPR. Tortoise. Oh yeah, it's the Tortoise acquisition. Doesn't look too bad. Think if it holds above VWAP, which is what, 12? 1180?
Yeah, I was about to say 12 is if it holds 12.
Yeah, pivot at
I'll
12.
be confident.
I'm still holding. The only SPAC that I'm still holding is FMAC, and it's just out of like, it's just out of anger. Basically, I'm fucking revenge holding it.
Yeah, I'm still in that one and FCAC. FCAC is not doing that bad.
I can't believe we didn't get a secondary pump on FMAC. It literally just pumped and then died.
CCIV fucked up the SPAC market.
No, I murdered it.
Facts.
Absolutely murdered it.
Everybody was having so much fun with
Johnny, your
and then
mic's-
CCIV came along and everybody just went to one of them. And yeah, I'm driving, that's why.
It is looking like a sell the news event on Qs, but it's not even going down that much.
Easy.
Well, it's weird that Qs are going down, but all the growth names are pumping. Look at the flat top on 15-minute Qs. This thing could rip tomorrow again.
Did Netflix pull back?
closing. Q's is closing above VWAP too. I don't think so. I think Netflix. No, it's still doing all right.
It was at
They pulled back like 4 points.
$5.30.
You guys see all those calls coming in today on J Maya?
Oh, they got earnings?
J Maya's running. I think they had earnings last week.
Oh, no, never mind. I think I'm thinking about JD.
I think Ford is still safe above like 12 and a quarter, but it's getting a little toppy. Nobody's buying it up here. Yeah, Mucky value's getting hurt now that everyone's flowing back into growth. Stimulus is going to help the growth names.
Hey, JMA, Roku's climbing. Slowly.
That news on Netflix might hurt Roku a little bit.
I'm in both. Fuck it.
Don't they typically run together?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
think about what happens when they crack down on password sharing. What do people do with Rokus? They take their Rokus to their friends' houses, right? And fucking plug in their Roku and try to watch their Netflix on it, and they can't.
Right.
It makes no sense to me why Kathy bought so much Roku. I don't understand. We've discussed it before, but it makes no sense to me how that technology is relevant.
What? The Roku's fucking Netflix.
Dude, Roku is just like the thing that comes on every single TV already, except not as good. Or maybe it's better. I don't know, but
They
They
also make
have,
their own.
yeah, they have their own TVs. They're doing like Roku exclusive
but that's
shit.
true.
I
They
think,
do
too.
have their own TVs, and a lot of people buy them because they're cheap.
Yeah.
I forgot about those. I used to have one a long time ago.
Also, they keep making like newer editions and shit. It's like Apple TV. Like they keep making new editions.
I mean, it's Data Zoo, so I wouldn't even think of that. They have an advertising technology company called Data Zoo that they bought about a year and a half ago, and it accounts for almost 2/3 to 3/4 of their total annual revenue.
That explains it.
So they're similar to, like, I don't know if you've seen the symbol TTD, the trade desk. Pretty, very, very similar company.
Neo's ripping.
Yeah, Roku is an ad tech company. Don't think of them as the devices. That's just
Yeah, I'm like, that device is a piece of crap. Who's using that shit?
yeah. I mean, that's just extra reach for them and data that they can get on connected TV households.
Yeah, when I would travel though, I used to. I would bring like my like what do you, I still do my Amazon like the Fire Stick, just because it's easier, you know.
Yeah. Most hotels now, you can just log into your Netflix account.
Yeah, but I get access to everything. You know what I mean? And it's
Oh yeah, that's true.
and like it's already set up the way I like it, so it's cool.
Good point.
Plug is still ripping.
Can is up like 25%. Some price discovery now.
You like that shit?
There's a lot of call flow on Can last week. People are getting paid.
Yeah, I set like a stink bid yesterday for a leap and totally forgot about it. And then when I checked my account this morning, I was like, what? That got filled?
Can't be fucking ripping. It's like a fucking mini Mara.
Scared money don't make money, man. That riot play was fucking perfect.
Hey, I remember you guys asked, so yo, what to hop in? I was like, yo, crypto stocks. Bitcoin's gonna rally.
Yeah, Bitcoin's gonna go all time high.
I feel like it's just gonna fucking run past that and like just go straight fucking vertical again.
Look at this EXTR. I don't know if you guys are still in this with me from before the fucking sell-off, but this thing is we're actually green on the play right now.
What is this?
I have no clue, but
It was just
looks
call flow.
fire. No flow on it.
Oh,
I
I
just
get you.
like the setup
Yeah, it's
before.
clean. It breaks that VWAP at 950. It's gonna rock it.
Neo's up 11%.
Value stocks should come back, Mucky, but when growth is getting all the money, getting all the inflow, value doesn't do too well. They just lag behind. Value stocks overall are still doing very well, though. Like, if you look at the value ETFs, like look at IWD, IVE, VONV, they're hitting all-time highs. Come on, PLTR. I want to see above 27 by close.
I feel like we were fighting that 25 level for so long, and now we're fighting 27.
Yeah.
I like that direction there.
No, definitely. Targets on plug.
Yeah, plug's moving.
Jesus, yeah, plug is ripping. Those if you guys are using the new Momo indicator, those little bull divergence signals literally called the bottom, so it's a good little eye there.
What do you search for on TradingView for the Momo?
It should be, I think this one's just called DBT Momo Divergence Finder. Should be DBT, and then it should come up.
Hey, check out IMAX, dude. IMAX looks fire as fuck too.
Plug targets, I'd probably look for, are there any pivots above you? No dailies. No 4 hour, actually 4 hour. 52, 53 is probably what I'd look for. There's a 4 hour pivot up there. That's right where we failed on this high. You can see if you extend that 4 hour pivot, it's basically right where we failed. So you'd look for that level. And then VWAP around 56.
Riot's still going.
Rocket was looking pretty good. We still have a couple guys trading Rocket. But I think it's going to go down to the pivot. I think Rocket goes down to 23.
Ugh.
Why? Why would he do that, sir?
I think it does, man.
FUD.
I think it goes down to 23.
I'll buy more there. I don't give a shit.
I think above 23, though, this is a massive accumulation. So as long as it stays above 23, I would buy that dip. And I probably will buy that dip if it happens.
Deja, what do you think of IMAX?
IMAX, let me see.
Yep.
Oof.
Is IMAX actually IMAX? Like, is this IMAX theaters or is it something else?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Looks pretty
Look
good.
at the setup.
Yeah.
Yo,
Looks fire, right?
Yeah, I've been calling out Spotify's at 288.
You see that bounce on the ADMA with this little fucking triangle going on here?
Yep, 1 hour is gaining momentum to 4 hours bouncing pretty nicely. The gap is a little scary, the earnings gap. But it doesn't fill its gaps, though. It already had a gap like back in February, it didn't fill. Yeah, it doesn't fill any of its gaps. It had a gap back in November, too.
Walgreens is moving up again.
CVS is still in this range.
I think Walgreens is going to keep going. Look at the
I just took the trade.
The balloons.
Which trade, Jimmy?
I took IMAX 319, $25 calls.
You look the last 3 or 4 days on Walgreens, it's been a balloon, a balloon, a balloon. It's putting in another balloon today on the raindrop charts, which
You said
means
$24 JMA?
$25 calls.
Ebon's breaking out.
Yeah, I'm posting it right now, guys.
I can't believe Palantir is just crushing it right now.
You like that? Fucking love it, dude. Oh, you don't like it actually. Sorry, you don't want it to.
You know, I'm fine with it. Like as long as it stays below $30, and $30 is the main level. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Send it to 29.95.
Stunk. Is that how it's spelled exactly, like with a space?
Let me check. I think maybe there's no space.
No,
Hold
there's
on.
no space. I got it.
Kathy's probably making a fucking killing on this.
Says you already have access.
Yeah, I mean, I have it pulled up, but then it just shows blank at the bottom, and it has a little study error exclamation point on it.
You might have to like full refresh your trading view, like close it down and bring it back up.
Okay.
It says you have access. Yeah, you should be fine.
Cool.
Ooh, Q's taking a hit here. Q's taking a big hit, big volume. I think it's the biggest volume of the day. Yeah, biggest volume of the day coming in. I should have believed in that 1 hour bulldog we were talking about on Q's before I closed my trade yesterday. Fucking bulldog was perfect. Could be a bloody Friday if it wants to come back to fill that gap like JMA was saying. I don't think it does, but
Think it does either.
if it wants to, it will be a little bloody.
It's rejecting it's rejecting the 50-day. This is what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So you're still looking for that 317, JMA?
370, yeah, somewhere around there.
It's a slight 1 hour bear div, but not too big.
I mean, I don't want it to get fucking massacred, but like, yeah, 317.50-ish.
I mean, look at how bad it's lagging. Like IWM all-time high, ripping.
Dude, I'm just waiting for the perfect fucking. I'm starting to scale in right now. I'm literally gonna turn this fucking trade into trade of the year.
Dow Jones all-time high, ripping. SPY all-time high.
What are you talking about? Your QQQ?
Yeah.
Hey, Deja, can you take a look at something on my screenshot? I just want to make sure I didn't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, JMA, are you taking QQQ straight, or are
I
you doing
bought
that leveraged?
sorry, I bought puts here, right? I'm bearish.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What's
I
the
accidentally
question? Sorry.
Sorry, go. I mean, no, that's the question, because I was confused by the platform earlier. I accidentally sold puts, so I have to make sure that I go buy puts instead of sold, like on the
Just make sure it's
thing,
green. It
right?
gives you colors when you're on Tastyworks. If it's green, you're buying. Red, you're selling.
Okay, so here I'm buying puts. I'm bearish. Okay, cool.
Yeah, those are buying because they don't have a minus. If you are selling where it says 10, it will have a negative in front of that. It will say -10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, because I fucked it up earlier. So now I'm good.
Look
Yeah,
at
I'm starting to
Bitcoin.
get into profit because it's tanking. Thanks.
Yep.
Bitcoin is moving.
You're gonna get an all-time high in Bitcoin before the
Let's
end of the
go.
day. The thing is, though, Bitcoin, yeah, you'll probably get it. I was gonna say Bitcoin closes technically at what, 7 or 8 o'clock, so you'll probably get it before that.
You see Walgreens back up?
Yeah, I'm hoping fucking CVS starts moving, man. I want to get back in CVS.
Hey, dude, a good call either yesterday or the day before on Marvel. I took that and made a good
Oh, is it
profit off of
ripping?
it.
Yeah. That was
me.
That was pure call flow, man. It was all over my scanner.
On Cheddar Flow, right?
No, Cheddar Flow's dog shit. Unless you guys want to sponsor me if you're listening to the stream. I love Cheddar Flow.
Look at NNDM pumping at the end of the day.
I have two kids. One is
Bro.
10, one
JMA, you
plus.
taking June 19th or June 30th?
On Qs,
Yeah,
You have
June
two
8th,
kids
June
and what?
18th.
heard.
June 18th.
Punklandia?
What?
You said I have two kids and then you cut off.
Oh, I said I had two kids. One is called Cheddar, the other one Flow.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
Close above 700 on Tesla. Hopefully, 5 minutes left.
Okay,
Right
I'm
leg.
with you. I'm with you on the fin play. The put.
Tilray might go parabolic tomorrow.
Right leg hospital, left leg cemetery.
What
You think
made you
they'll
think of
gap
that?
up?
No, that was you guys
That's what
didn't watch.
Krokop used to say.
Yeah, Crow Cop. If you saw the kicks those dude hit people with in Pride back in the day, oh my god, it would go straight to sleep. You thought they were dead.
The soccer kicks were the scary shit when they're on the ground.
Oh god, yes.
Vanderlei was so good at that shit, he'd just go crazy.
He had the perfect nickname too, the
Oh,
Axe
dude,
Murder.
he was on every steroid there was. Yo, hopefully when they do the UFC, they'll do old stuff too.
Yeah,
Not even
Rampage
the
is
NFTs.
Rampage Jackson is where the same city I live in.
Dude, Rampage is like one of my favorite fighters ever.
I said it might. J1 might. Look at it pumping. Look
When
how
he was
hard
in
it's
Pride,
pumping.
he was the man. When he beat Chuck, that was the shit, dude. Dana White
Yeah,
beat, like,
that was the
fuck.
downhill of Chuck Liddell, I think.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Rampage is a tough motherfucker, and like there wasn't nobody in the UFC at 205 that really could fuck with people in Pride at that point.
No, Pride was used to be number one.
Yeah, by a mile for 205, big time.
Then the government cracked down on the Yakuza.
Yep. Then they had to sell it, and then the UFC just dismantled that shit.
Yeah, Chip, what I'll say about PLTR is if this is not a fake out today, this is the start of the next move. Because we accumulated around 25, and then now we are breaking out of 25 with like a beautiful candle. If this thing holds above 27, any retest into 25 should just get instantly bought and push us into like 35.
Wait, question. So you know how like back in December we were in the same range?
Yeah.
And then we broke out, when was this? The March 11th?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Neo, high of day.
But then we fell back into it. Does that count as like, is that like a breakout and it failed the
No,
retest?
that's
so you
definitely
consider
bearish.
it-
Yeah.
Is that still like considered as consolidation from December?
No, I would say like we had distribution. You broke out of the distribution. It became a fake out. And then now we're retesting the distribution. So it's still bullish because we never broke the low of the distribution. Like the low of the distribution would be, I'd say like 20. Like 20 or like 20, 22-ish. And we never really broke below that. So we're still just retesting support. So as long as you don't break below 20, I think this is extremely bullish.
You're saying that your goal for this is around 35?
My overall goal would be, yeah, 35 to 40. But if it starts failing around 30 to 31, I'll close it. Because that will be a head and shoulders. And if it gets to 30 with like with all the shit that I have, I'll be well in profit.
Got it. All right, cool. I'll just keep a watch on it.
But like you're selling the 30s, and that's the area where like it's gonna find a lot of problems.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I figured. And I wasn't sure if I should just like if I should buy another like 6,000 shares just in case I have to give away 6,000. You know?
You're selling calls on every single one of your shares, right?
Yeah.
So like yeah, you could either take the L on the calls you're selling and just go completely naked, or you could just close some of the calls that you're selling so that you're at least naked on some of your shares.
Yeah, I actually might do that.
Like you're completely covered. So like you're not even that bullish. Like you're completely covered. I mean,
I am
okay.
like
Sorry, you're
long-term.
bullish up to 30, and then you're not bullish at all.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like I'm bullish long term. I just didn't think it was going to hit 30 this fast.
Yeah,
know?
you have 20 seconds, by the way, so 15 seconds.
Just look at Neo. Just look at Neo.
You'll have to make the decision probably tomorrow.
I'm just going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, Neo's strong. I should have grabbed that
Because
diagonal.
if Q's pull back, or if the market pulls back tomorrow in general, then it'll be a good day to close it.
If the market pulls back tomorrow, I'm literally gonna fucking buy so much shit, dude.
What was that diagonal I gave you guys this morning on Neo? That fucking thing is probably paying.
It's a nice
All right,
day,
guys,
though.
I'm gonna sign off. Very good day. I made back all the money, supposing we don't nuke, and I made gains. So no more losses since I started options. So
Love to
thank
hear
you
it.
very much. And yeah, it's cool. I made back all the money and I made 3K.
Very
and I'm
nice.
still holding. So
Nice,
I
dude.
closed yeah, it's pretty cool. So I closed some shit, but I'm holding to most of it because I think that was the lows, and we'll see tomorrow. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good one.
night.
I'm only down $60,000 month to date. So
There we go. Win.
Jesus.
we're
I don't even want
It's all right, you're
I was
up,
down
I'm up
180.
40%.
you're up
for
5
30
million
days.
on NFTs. I think you're okay.
Right.
Yo, is Bitcoin all time high right now?
It should be pretty close.
He's getting like 2 of every drop.
No, it's not all-time high
Yeah,
yet.
here's 10 grand.
Dude, I
All-time
mean, a couple of days ago, I was down 180 grand, like over 30 days, dude. It was bad.
That's brutal.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a big
A
comeback.
couple of AMGs.
Yeah, seriously. And I told myself, I was like, man, I could have paid off my fucking car.
I always start thinking about shit like that. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah,
Love
dude.
it.
You got to think
Like-
about it in material objects.
Yeah,
It
that's
really
so
just
rough.
upsets me. Like when I don't want to spend like 2 or 3 grand on a brand new TV, and then I fucking lose it in crypto. I'm like, man, I could have just bought that TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. That's stocks, and that's fucking trading.
But all right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'm going to call it on that. You guys on stream, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time as always. I'm not going to be here for the rest of the day, so my analysis is going to be a little late in Discord, probably around 11:30. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys want to check the Discord out, oasistrading.io/Discord. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.